Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel Film Scene. My name is Chelsea, and this week I wanted to review Manchester by the Sea. It stars Michelle Williams and Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck plays Lee, and he is married to Michelle Williams' character. Her name is Randy. They are engaged and they get married, and they are a happily married couple, but unfortunately they are struck by tragedy and they get divorced. And on top of that, Lee's brother dies, and he is called in to take care of his nephew, Patrick. And this is basically the journey of his family and how they deal with the burial of the brother, Joe, and all the craziness that happens along the way. I'd like to start with the qualms that I had with this movie. I had very few, but my main issue was that it was too long. It felt too long. I think it could have been edited more because there were a lot of silences that kind of made the movie drag on a bit, and if it was edited down, it would have felt more compact and more rich in terms of relationships. Those could have played through more. As my main thing. Another issue that I had was the music. It was a bit too dramatic at times, and it was shoved down your throat that now you have to be sad, now you have to cry, It felt like a Lifetime movie. It was just very overzealous, especially when Lee was talking about a sad moment in his life, the music would play, and it was just a bit too obvious. And one more issue that I had was the time frame. There were some parts when there were flashbacks, and I understood that we were in a flashback usually when Patrick was younger, the nephew, but when there were flashbacks when the nephew wasn't involved, I didn't really realize we were talking about the past until a couple minutes later. So I wish that there was more indication of when a flashback was occurring, such as, different coloration, or maybe like a little subtitle or a little title. Those kind of things would have been more helpful because it felt very out of place. It just came out of nowhere. So I would have liked a little bit more signposting throughout. But other than that, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the film. I felt like money was well spent. It was awkward yet funny and sad, just like any family history, really. You could tell that there were a lot of unsaid things between this family. There were a lot of things that they hadn't gone over together, and that really showed through with this new death and how that brought a lot of issues. And the acting was amazing. I personally think that Casey Affleck is an underrated actor. His performance was amazing in Gone Girl, and it was just as good here. And Michelle Williams, she's a veteran at this point, and just her emotion that she can portray is amazing. And but more than that, they played well together on screen, and their skills really played off of each other very well, and that was really nice to see. I also liked the small town feel. I've never lived in a small town myself, but seeing that it's Manchester, a small town by the sea, everyone knows your business, so you can't really escape things that you've done. So the community was very well represented, but more than that, the family's relationship was well represented. Everyone in the town knew who they were, they knew their past, and it was as if they all knew each other in an intimate way. So that really came through in this film as well. In addition to the awkward family setting, I really enjoyed how they had the characters talking over each other, because that's how it is. It's very natural. In real life, it's not like someone talks and then someone talks, and it's not that segmented. So I really enjoyed the overlap of the conversation. It felt more real to me to watch, and I felt like I was more in the moment with them. It felt very intimate. But yeah, overall, I thought the money was well spent, and it's a movie that I would watch again, and I felt very satisfied when it was over. There was a lot to tackle with the tragedy and the brother dying and the family in the small town. It was all very seamless in terms of the plot. It was explained very well. There wasn't a lot of foreshadowing. It wasn't too cheesy. It wasn't too dramatic. It was just a really well-rounded film, and I would definitely watch it again. So that's my opinion of Manchester by the Sea. And if you guys have any films you'd like me to review, you can go ahead and leave those down below. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!